Here now. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the delay. I blame everybody else but me.
Sounds accurate enough. Hi guys, we're back with more D&D. So, I'm excited, you're excited. Let's start the recap because we don't got much time. So let's go, recap it. Who wants to do it?
I did it last time.
Sounds like it's Zero's turn.
All right. So we all had a bit of a fun yet weird day with Gilly. I'm trying to remember because, well, you see, the last thing that Zeminiar remembers is we were going to a mission. He didn't really care about the details too much. He was still too preoccupied with the fact that Gilly's alive, Queen is dead. We chose to go. Oh, basically chose to kidnap a princess. Oh yeah, that's right. We kidnapped a princess, and we very, very badly lied to some guards.
Yeah, that's not entirely true. She volunteered to come with us.
True, without permission from the king. In fact, no one should know except for maybe a guard that maybe we should have killed that guard. Anyways, so we ended up going on this trip, and we rode some horses, and we had some very weird conversations, some of which probably shouldn't happen with an earshot of Gilly. We'll see if that ends up being a bad thing later. And then we made it to this town where everyone was like, basically like cardboard cutouts. Everything was dead. Everything was taxidermed. It was like Chuck Testa, whoever the hell that is, just came into our universe and turned everybody into taxiderm. Well, not just everybody, everything except for the plants. All the animals were dead. All the people were vanishing because ghosts and stuff. And also, there was this one really creepy house that everyone was like, "Don't go there." And we're like, "We're magic," and they're like, "But don't go there. We can kill them." No, don't go there. And then we go there, and Zeminiar shit himself because he was like, "Oh, darkness is here. Darkness is definitely here." Winslow. And I don't remember what did Winslow do. I think Winslow mostly just follows around in that one. I know Haribo talked to some grass that went.
Didn't talk to grass. Haribo talked to trees. Get it correct.
I could have swore you talked to grass, but the tree went.
Haribo can talk to grass next time.
Also, Haribo turned into a mouse and went inside and was like.
He did not.
Oh no, that's right. We decided for you not to go inside.
Because I would die. Because animals, he found out, he learned from the trees that animals have not been in this area for a long time.
Yes. And we were like, okay, we're going to just go in. And then when we decided to do that, oh yeah, we also left Gilly for some reason alone in this area with just a hellhound, which is probably gone now because we're not there. And hope she's still okay because we went gazorp into a whole different plane of existence. We're currently in Silent Hill after a bastard named Solomon decided to play another dupe on our group, mostly Haribo and Zeminiar for another. And now we're in a town full of fog. The roads are just falling around everywhere, as in there's the end of the street, and then there's nothing. There's a bunch of houses with some weird circular symbols. They're all blocky for some reason and boring to look at. And there's a weakness. There's a lot of weakness. Everyone's feeling weak except for Winslow, who is looking still like a mighty champion as compared to the rest of us. And we have not figured it out yet as to why. And we have not figured out why we're here, how we got here, but so many are just like, oh, whatever. This happens to us daily. Let's just get this over with. Because all he can think about is murderous rage.
And why is he feeling that way?
Because Solomon fucking knocked him out again, and now he's somewhere else again. Just like the first time.
That's fair.
Well, we also realized that this was Solomon's doing.
Yes, because as we were getting we got gassed, right? That was what happened? Or was it just a spell?
You guys just kind of walked
Which-
in and you were getting all sleepy.
And that I just know that Zeminiar got to like turn and see that it was Solomon just before he passed out, and then Silent Hill. And Miles did something, I think.
Miles did everything.
Right. Nothing. Okay. But
Miles discovered that Harbo is no longer changing colors. Miles followed Winslow, who found a note on a door, and we wound up in some office space.
So you're just saying Miles has eyes.
Yeah, Miles has eyes.
it actually makes sense that Miles remembers more about the group situation because the Meniar, as soon as he woke up, just started wandering around like Jack Nicholson from The Shining, whatever those people and places are.
Yeah, actually, Miles got nerfed in this patch too. He can no
Yeah.
longer use spells.
But now the whole group is back together again. Somehow. And we're here. We're trying to get back to where we were. And we have no idea where the fuck we are.
That's about right.
That sounds
I want
accurate.
an earful.
You guys pretty much found a note on the door, and then you were sent to the WestFlock apartments, and you guys ended up finding it, and that is where we left off. That you guys had just gotten in and had found the office, an office, probably the owner, and you found his journal or his recent log, I think is what we called it, the tenant notes. And we read those, and that is where we left off last session. So now you all can discuss those fun notes that you found.
Where are the notes again?
They're in the, you guys have access to them, the WestFlock apartments. It's the only one that should be in there right now.
I have them pulled up on stream, so the whole stream can read them.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's a story about how it seems to have all started in room 202 about a Miss Apple in 205, and there was an awful smell. Maintenance went up. Something was wrong with the entire third floor. Then the entire third floor was closed off, but they still couldn't get into that room on 202. Or was it 205? It was 205. Then they closed off the entire second floor and still couldn't get out to room 205. And then they couldn't get out of the office, and then they died in the office. But apparently, the person who jumped out of the window on the from the second floor had a kid.
Named Sam.
And then Sam was the
person. Sam was the office worker. No, Sam was the person who jumped out the window. Sam had the child.
The tenant.
Yes, the tenant.
Mm-hmm.
Sam.
Oh my god.
Free ad.
Oh my god, dude. Real talk. Out of character. Very out of character. Tori, if you created this, I know how big you are on murder mysteries. If you did this from the Son of Sam, I swear to God.
Funny story.
We're gonna
about
get in a
that.
car and get shot.
Oh my god.
I won't say a thing.
You did.
Actually, I will give this away. Later down the line, you guys may run into a case that's very familiar.
Oh.
So, yeah. That's what I'll say for a teaser for probably, 3 months from now with how fast we're going. So, anyway.
Well, in any case, we should probably check the second floor.
All right. Let's do it.
I look around for. Oh, fuck this again. I look around for a stairwell.
Okay.
Right here.
Yep. You guys not gonna. Okay. Yeah, if you want to go up to the second story.
Haribo asks everybody, so it seems like this Sam person is important, right?
No, it seems like their child is important. Sam's right out there. And I point outside the window where Sam is secured on the fence.
I don't think he's really important anymore.
Well, I
Certainly not.
suppose. But it seems like we should also investigate these rooms, right? At least the ones in the note.
Yes,
That might be a good idea.
that's where I'm trying to go now.
So,
All right.
Question. This may have been addressed already, but are there people currently living in these apartments?
You haven't found any yet. None that are officially alive. So.
Okay.
You found 2 skeletons so far. So, well, 2 bodies, I should say.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Can we put an X where the bodies are?
Yeah, I can do that for you guys. There's one in the office that you guys are in, so we will.
Winslow's in the office with the body.
Yep. All right, we will.
with the
draw.
pipes.
Oh my. With the knife.
Oh, you were
It's
already
blue.
starting.
And then there's one outside who's on the fence. So
Just a ferny face.
he'll have,
He's on the fence about being dead.
You should
yeah.
just
There you go. He kind of
You
looks
just-
like a Mudkip or whatever, that one Pokemon, but it's not that. So
you should
those
just
are
put like Nathan from Misfits in there, like a tiny little JPEG of him being skewered.
Oh my
God.
god.
No, we'll keep the Pokemon, whatever Pokemon that is. I forget right now. It's
Probably.
not.
Super.
Yeah, one of them.
They all have faces.
They all have faces.
All right.
Yes, so.
So the whole group goes upstairs.
Not the whole
Yeah.
group. Wait, really the whole group?
Sure.
I thought
All
Haribo
right.
was staying downstairs.
Well, okay. Haribo can stay downstairs. But
Usually what do you want to do?
Haribo's actually gonna look in the office and use his or attempt to try out some stuff for investigating the office.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do an investigation check if you would like.
Yeah, he's gonna. Oh my god. Yes. Here we go.
What? You say nothing
yes,
else.
no magic.
Nope, no magic. No semblance of it at all.
Okay, so Haribo then he not really noticing anything. He wants to go up to the body to see, just to kind of also get a closer look at it, see if there's anything obvious.
It's a skeleton sitting at the desk. The one on the fence, I believe, was still kind of body shaped, corpse like, we could say, if I'm correct.
He goes to look at the winder.
And he's just sitting there, eyes open, staring right back at you.
Oh boy, there's nothing in a hobbit. Except for the 60 feet worth of vision, but not a lot to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, seeing nothing, Haribo goes upstairs.
All right. So you all go upstairs, and to your guys's right, not me adjusting my body to figure out what way that would be for y'all. Your guys's right, you see a very peculiar, just kind of fence placed up, iron bars just kind of blocking off the rest of the hallway. What do you guys choose to do?
Hey, Winslow, you want to try taking these bars down?
I can try.
There is also a door 2 guys is left.
Oh my god.
just wanna, like, you know, in case you guys didn't know, the black lines were doors. You're in the hallway right now.
Yes, but
Throwing it out
Simeon
there.
is a
Yeah.
destructive
No.
person.
I just wanted to make sure you guys knew what they were. Like, I mean, you can do what you want, but I just want to let you know. So, yeah. Go for it. Please.
So I'll try and kick the gate down. And should I do an athletic roll for that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I thought you would go to strength.
No bueno. You kick them and they're solid, and you look up and you're like, yep, those are cemented, all right, or those are placed. Do they have cement in the medieval ages? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they did.
They did.
Well,
That's
yeah,
that's
they're
the mortar.
cemented.
That's the mortar part of the brick and mortar.
Yeah, I was like, I can't remember, but yeah, so they're in there pretty strongly. They're in
Perhaps we should try the door.
I guess.
Sure.
Moving's kind of a hassle.
Oh my god, every time. Sorry, my
So
push
guys-
to talk is on the key that makes my character freak out.
there. Might want to change that.
No.
All right, so you all walk into this room, which we
Yes.
will claim that you see a little number on the door, and it says 205. So you might want to write that down. Oh, burpee. Sorry. Okay. I'm just double checking something real quick. I'm sorry. Okay. Fantastic. So you
If
all
it's
walk
supposed to
in.
go better than the boat episode, I don't think we're gonna get very far or do
Oh.
what we're supposed to do.
It's fine. We'll see what happens. So you all walk in, and you see a small little living area.
Yes, I believe this place was the place with the smell. Miss Apple's house.
Do we see that body?
It doesn't smell like apples.
That was her
Or
name,
would I-
Arbo.
Would I see
Well,
that body?
There's a wall there, so can you see through walls?
I
Sometimes.
couldn't tell if that was a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall.
Well,
Walls and doors.
There's blood. We can
Oh.
surely see the blood.
Can surely explore around.
Oh, guys, I found some blood.
Hey.
Winslow just busts through the wall.
Oh yeah.
He just Kool-Aid Mans through the wall.
Oh, very small Kool-Aid man. He makes a doggy door.
Haribo. Does he taste the blood yet?
Hey, there's a person in here.
Did he really go through the wall?
I assume he walked through the door. Or did
Yeah, I
you?
went through the door.
Okay. I figured it'd be a safe bet, but wanted to double check.
Haribo looks to Winslow's direction and says, "Oh, that's not all I'm sure is in there." As he gets closer to whatever these things are.
I'm gonna do the Haribo style investigation of licking the blood.
Yes.
I look at Haribo and say, "Well, I got nothing from this. Just kind of tastes like old blood." Would that be right? Say old blood?
Unfortunately, Haribo, you go and you take a good old lickaroni like a popsicle, and you essentially feel the need to immediately vomit. And you are very nauseous, and depending on how good you are at vomiting.
Hang
or
on.
not
Let's
vomiting.
see.
Proficient.
Give me a second.
So many are pets. The little Haribo on the back. He goes, there, buddy. There.
Oh, that was supposed to be a tarp. My bad. I was gonna cover it up.
Haribo just kind of holds his stomach. I'm gonna go check on Winslow.
You do that. Hey, Miles, what the hell are these bad things that have the blood coming out of them?
Now, obviously, I would be opening one, but I'm assuming they're vaguely person-shaped, so it's probably not too hard to hazard a guess that there are bodies in there.
Oh yeah, I know that there are bodies in there. I can tell that, but what the hell is this material? As Zeminiar just like tussles with the bags.
Seems like some kind of wool that seems to have an unnatural feel to it.
Yeah, it kind of rips easy. Oh, there's a body in there. There are bodies in here. Wait, should I do an investigation to say that or not?
No, it's very kind of obvious, except they're kind of decomposed and slushy-esque. So they're kind of goop, dare I say.
I'm a
So
churchman,
you
I'm used
rip
to
one
this.
open and it kind of just like
Stinks.
not even the smell is, putrid, but how do I describe it? It seeps out and like very slowly, just kind of like gloop, and it's out. And it's slowly spreading and seeping into whatever the soft ground that you're on kind of slowly starts to absorb it.
Ooh.
So yeah, the smell is horrendous to where both of you feel extremely nauseous as the
So,
state of decay.
I'm a priest, I'm
But-
pretty sure I'm used to somewhat
Yeah.
to dead bodies in this state.
Yeah.
Are there flies and maggots on there too?
Nope.
I look at Miles and say, well, I definitely understand the vomit now. Definitely didn't taste great.
Yeah, the vomit is also probably adding to the smell too. Very
Yeah,
aromatic.
but it doesn't look like there's anything actually in the bags with these slushes. I suggest we move on. Unless we're just gonna, play with
No.
bodies.
Before we do that, Miles, while probably not familiar with the kind of rate of bodily decay that would occur with something trapped in plastic, is still somewhat familiar with death. In his priestly duties in Cuckoo, he's probably seen more than enough of dead bodies that he hadn't been responsible for. So, can he perhaps incite time of death for these?
Oh
Or,
yeah, you
like,
can
in terms
certainly
of
try.
weeks old?
Yeah, you can certainly try. So you know these bodies are pretty old to get to this decay stature. Like they're old and almost skeletal remains at that point,
Okay,
where there's
so-
just yeah,
Fuck, I forget, but that'd probably be just a few weeks at a...
yeah. They're pretty old to where they've also been enclosed in a area.
Again,
So
Miles wouldn't really be familiar
Yeah.
with how plastic
No.
affects that.
no, no, he wouldn't. He just knows that these are old enough to get to this state. So they're pretty old. He can infer that they are old.
This place is so bizarre. There's a metal box with a glass pane on it. These weird sacks filled with bodies. What the hell is this place?
Well, I
Well-
think you're thinking too far outside the norm. It's interesting that someone bothered to gather up these bodies in these sacks, don't you think? That means that, plus, these are quite possibly the other residents that were rooming here. Or do you think they were trying to hide them, or do you think this was just
I feel like they didn't need to hide anything from anyone because everyone's in these bags.
Yes, but somebody had to put the bodies in the bags.
You know, that actually is a good point. And as bacon as this town is, I wonder if it was someone's or if they're still here. I did hear some rumbling in the hospital. Not. Oh wait, I wouldn't know what that was. I heard a bunch of noises in a building earlier, so there's definitely someone here.
How many
Maybe
bodies?
not here.
How many bodies are here, by the way?
I would say at least 2 per bag.
So 10-ish. Or wait, 12-ish. There are 6 bags.
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe we should go check on the other two and figure out what they're seeing over there.
Right.
Maybe there's a little more to this story.
All right.
You guys walk in, and Winslow, Haribo.
Can I do an investigation to see if it's Miss Apple on the bed?
Yeah. Maury, that is a man, not a woman. And, that is most certainly a man on the bed, and you could assess that it's more than likely not Miss Apple.
But you're saying there's a chance.
I mean, a possibility, but more than likely not.
Haribo has learned his lesson about licking blood.
Has he? Is that gonna stick with him?
Vomiting for a little bit, probably.
Is there any, like, weapon or anything around the room? Should I do another investigation?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I have a weapon, so automatically, yes.
Hush.
Wow.
I have a couple of weapons.
Hush.
You do not see any weapon in the room or under the bed or anything. But while investigating the room, you do see some drag marks.
Okay, similar question though. What about the body? What kind of, first off, it doesn't look as old as the ones in the bags, and second off, does it have injury wounds?
Yeah, you can definitely do like a medicine check on the body. Or investigation, whichever you would prefer. If you're looking for like a way of death, I would probably say medicine. Yeah, so you get up to the body, Miles, and you definitely see that there is a stab wound in this dude's shoulder, and it's kind of more of a gash, I should say, than a stab wound. So pretty much someone stabbed and dragged down, kind of almost cutting off his arm. You can guarantee that this man had died of blood loss. It is a human, from what you can tell and see. And other than that, that's about all you can gather from him. He's just wearing clothing that doesn't look familiar to you guys, but he is wearing some sort of, pant and shirt. Maybe
the
some
other part
shoes.
of my question is also, is this body as old as the one in the bags? No.
It is not.
Okay.
No. He's not fresh, but he's not as old as he's not completely decomposed.
Smells better.
I check this person's belongings.
Yeah, so he's in pajamas, so he has really nothing on him.
Is this a dresser I'm looking at right here?
Yeah, there's 2 dressers.
I'm gonna
One under.
investigate them.
Yeah. So the one that you're standing in front of, you see that there is some drag marks on the ground that Winslow also saw.
Definitely thinking about what we just talked about, Miles.
I've already forgotten what that was.
Oh, just rampant murder.
Yes, sirree. Indeed,
Whoever-
there is much evidence of that.
But the drag marks, looking at the drag marks, can I tell if the person was dragged to the bed, or if something dragged something else to the bed and killed it.
Oh no, you see scrape marks as if maybe a piece of furniture could be moved.
Oh, I moved that piece of furniture.
No, don't do it.
I'm gonna need a
It's too
strength
late.
check. That's a dresser. That is a whole dresser.
Oh, come on, I've moved a dresser before.
Yeah.
I've
Either
moved
way.
so many by myself.
Yep, I believe in you. Now, can Zminiar do it? Is the question. Easily. Yep.
Yes.
He can.
He threw a troll.
Yep.
He threw a cyclops. I mean,
You never know. You never know that
didn't
that
think of
one
that
could have
last time.
came. So you go and you easily move this dresser as it is empty, and you see there's a hole in the wall that is leading into another what looks like similar living residence.
Oh, hey guys, check this out.
Yeah, I can do that too, actually, Ziminiar, and I go and move the other dresser.
Oh my god.
Go
Miles,
for
I
it.
think you're missing the point. There's a hole in the wall.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just telling us to check out how strong you are because you moved the dresser.
Look, we all know that none of us can win an arm wrestling match against Winslow, so...
Okay, that's fair. Winslow is cheating by being of a different build.
What?
He has unfair, unnatural advantages.
Oh my god.
I go through
Oh
the
my
hole in the wall
God.
to the next room.
All right. All right, so you guys were wanting to leave this room?
Through the hole.
All
I
right.
think we've
Nowhere
learned as
else.
much as we can.
Okay. Yep. So you all go through the area.
Oh my god.
You enter into another bedroom. Sleeping quarters, I should say, not bedroom. You guys don't know that yet.
No, this one's clean though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so far
someone
you
was
can
definitely
tell.
in the bed.
Yeah. So far it looks clean. There's no blood or anything.
I want to examine the bed.
Yeah.
Don't go too far, Winslow. I
No,
don't know
no,
if you're
go wherever
feeling
you
what we're
want.
feeling, but...
Don't listen to him. He's just trying to control you.
Yep. So Miles, while you look under the
Hair follows.
bed, you see
And
that there's
mattress.
like the mattress. Okay. Yeah,
Both,
so you look-
both the bed and mattress.
Okay. Yeah. So under the mattress you don't see anything, but under the bed you notice that there's a flap of this covering that's on the ground because I don't think they had carpet back in the ye old. Well, they had rugs. So on the carpet, you see that there's like a flap of it lifted up. Do you look to see what's under it?
Yes, of course.
Yep. So you see that there is a hole in the ground, a small hole that looks like it used to have something in it based on the imprint that's kind of in the floorboards, but it's no longer there.
What's the imprint look like?
It looks like a long box.
Sounds good.
Are these nightstands that, dresser nightstands, or are they just nightstands?
Just nightstands, just small tables.
Alright, I'm gonna sit over here by the door and watching all three of the others
Okay.
and pull out my dagger.
Yep. There. So you all walk on out and you see another clean living quarters. It seems normal in here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Surely when we were looking at the iron gate that barred our way, we saw the number on the room that this would have to be. Is this 203?
No, this is based on what you saw, this would be 206.
That's suspicious numbering, but I'll take it. 206. Very, very questionable decision making, but okay.
Yep.
Hey Miles, did you find anything over there? Or are we gonna move on?
There's a storage place for something.
System.
storage place?
Yes,
Is there
for
anything
some
in the
sort of
storage place?
some sort of. Well, there's room for a small box, but it seems to not be here.
Well, I guess it's no use to us then. Let's go.
There were
catch up with the
no
other.
notes on this room.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything about 206. Also, it's worth noting that I don't think that if you didn't have apartments where you're coming from, I don't think it would be intuitively obvious that room 202 would be on the second floor and 302 would be on the third floor and 101 on the first. You'd probably just assume that there are at least 300 rooms in this apartment building.
Caribou, learning from the last time they went somewhere they weren't supposed to go, would like to investigate underneath the table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What a throwback. Gillian's gonna be dead when
Yeah.
we come back, isn't she?
Oh my god. Caribou, why?
Oh, you just see wood. You just see wood.
Caribou crawls out from under the table, wipes his hands, and goes, "That's a relief."
Zemniar is going to investigate by opening every single openable thing that he can find in the kitchen.
Yeah, go ahead and do
I
it.
bet he's also gonna turn the knobs on the stove, isn't he?
Maybe. So,
Make us a nice cake.
If he failed, I would have made him.
So, Zeminiar, you walk into this room and you are very perplexed because one, you did not check this room in the other place, despite standing right next to it. But you see this giant metal box that has two doors on it, and when you open it, you see really kind of nothing good. You can make semblance of some sort of round produce, maybe an apple, but you can't really tell as it is black, and if you touch it, it just kind of is very mushy and gross. You then open the contraption that's right next to it as you see three circular coils of sorts on there, and then you see two drawers in the front. So you open one that's really big and it has two racks in it, and you see there's another weird coil shape in there, and then underneath that you see there's a bunch of pots and pans because no one ever actually uses this, what the hell that drawer is for. So pots and pans are in that. And then in all the cupboards you find other just like boxes of items that you don't really recognize, and you're like, what is a cereal? And you find this thing called bee red that is
Okay, bread dates back to ancient times.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
I was just giving you a hard time, but you don't know what type of bee red this is.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what
Bee red?
bleached bee red is, but no, I'm kidding. You find a loaf of bread that is pre-sliced, so sliced bread that is essentially green and also kind of black, but you can read that it says bread. You just find a few cans. You don't know what spaghettios are, but you find some. You also wonder who this very handsome-looking man called Chef Boyardee is. You wonder who he is because he looks like a fun character. And then you just find a bunch of plates and cups.
What do you need to do in order to get your face on a can? This is something that I could definitely take back. Maybe make some money off it. Oh, hey, Miles.
Oh, hey.
I found a bunch of food, I think, and also a couple of weird contraptions. Looking inside of one kind of made me feel at home for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, okay.
That's a tiefling joke, because it's irrelevant.
Alright. Look, I'm sure that some of these things would be intuitively clear. That one's an ice box. I point to the fridge. This one's used for probably you start a fire inside of it, and it contains it so it doesn't burn down the whole house. These must just be the colloquial foods. And I look at the can of Chef Boyardee and say, this must be the local fashion.
Yeah, it's a bit weird with the hat, but the guy, he's stunning.
Right. Haribo, Winslow, did you two find anything?
Haribo would like to do another investigate underneath this table.
Yes, please do.
Haribo does not trust tables anymore.
Nope. Ooh, under this one, you see this weird, now white kind of thing stuck to the bottom of this one, and it's hard in texture.
Oh.
Oh no.
Here.
Haribo
Pleasant.
starts scratching at it.
It falls down into a little clump.
Yep.
Rock hard clump.
Haribo picks it up and takes it to Miles.
All right.
Miles,
sure...
what do you think this is?
How old is... Well, it's got teeth marks in it, Haribo, so I think that it's something that is probably some kind of food item.
They're gonna make me do it, god dang it.
No, it's clearly been used, Haribo.
I just want you the food items, Emilia says from the other room.
Well, it's got teeth impressions in it, so it maybe just... Maybe it's kept in the mouth.
Haribo slowly puts it towards his mouth.
You animal.
Yep, so you go to chew on it, and it's just rock hard. It's just solid hard, as you are eating probably decades old ABCD gum.
Does it have flavor?
It's literally practically a rock.
Haribo spits it out and goes, "What?"
Fair.
And he also goes into the kitchen.
Winslow, what did you find?
I haven't found anything yet, but...
Well, try harder.
Well, I believe Zaminiar went into the other room, and I haven't done a thorough check of that room yet.
Go for it.
I believe I found the bathroom. There's a bath in here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm currently investigating the toilet hole in the shower because that white thing might be nothing, but it looks like it looks like something I can't talk about.
It's a giant sink, but it's not a shower. It's a sink. It's just giant because it looked way too tiny elsewise. But so you see the bathtub and you're like, that looks about the same from what I recognize. The sink, you're like, that's odd, but okay. And then you look at the contraption because then you're like, well, where do they use the restroom? I'm used to buckets and holes. And you see that contraption known as a toilet sitting there.
I'm going to flush it. I just see the little knob and I push on it.
And there's nothing happens.
What a useless thing. That was all I had to say about that.
You're good.
I thought we were awkward there.
All right. So what do you guys choose to do now?
Go back through the hole and investigate that kitchen.
Oh. Winslow, so you just start walking back to the other kitchen? All right. Is anyone gonna say anything? Or
I'm not in charge of Winslow.
I didn't even know he was in the room with you.
Winslow, shouldn't we go out the door and investigate, I guess, where we are?
But we knew that we were going into the room 205, and we know that this is 206.
Huh. Numbers are weird.
Miles, get off the couch.
What's a couch? You're not the boss of me.
Exactly. You guys have
I
never
think
seen it.
we should check out the areas through the hole that we didn't investigate.
I think we would know what couches are. Do they not have big, like...
Yeah, I guess they do.
Do
But
they
not
have
looking like that.
I don't know if they're
but
called
not-
couches.
No, they're not. They're usually like benches.
Yeah, benches with cushions on them.
Yeah, so you've never seen a fully fabricated bench.
Yeah, I mean, the purpose is obvious. The naming might be different. In any case, though, while sitting on it, I probably noticed that it has folds and crevices that could be useful for hiding things besides just dust and dirt. So I'm gonna explore those further.
Yeah.
He finds more gum.
Undoubtedly.
Poor Haribo. He's just getting the bad end of the food stick today.
So as you shove your hand in the crevices and such, you do end up finding a receipt from a place called Cafe Feathers.
And 7 cents too, right?
Yeah, we'll say you find 7 cents. Why not? You
Okay.
find some coins that make no sense to you.
I'm adding them to my currency collection.
All right. Go for it.
Do you think they're made with gold interior?
No.
Is it real silver?
It is a nickel and 2 pennies. However you want to associate that into your currency conversion fees.
I just put it in my
Silver
items. Sorry, what was that receipt? And then you can go on to Winslow in inspecting the other kitchenette.
Yep. You find a receipt to a place called Cafe Feathers.
Okay, go on.
All right, so you three go back to 205?
I would stick with Miles, but stand between, like... I'm going to stand where I was keeping watch on everyone previously. So
Okay.
I'm still carrying my dagger, very aware that murders have happened here several times.
That's fair. So we'll say you two are still back there, but we're going to flip back to this map. All right, Winslow, Haribo, where are you going?
In the kitchen.
All right, head on down.
Haribo eagerly follows Winslow. Oh, actually, he gonna check. Yeah, he follows him to the kitchen.
All right.
He's hungry.
And do an investigation check for me. Fantastic.
Oh, there we go. Good.
All right, so Haribo, Winslow, you are looking at this and you're like, this place is weird. But both of your guys' attention gets drawn to the stove, as this stove looks vastly different on the front than the other one did in the other apartment complex. You see almost a picture of sorts where normally the glass plane was in the other one. And you see it looks like a puzzle, almost as if a picture's supposed to be formed. You guys can go to that link that I just put in the chat. You guys should be able to see it, I hope, right? I think here, I'll put it in the in-session chat as well.
And puzzles. Oh, what a pudgy bird.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate these.
Slide
Have
puzzles.
Winslow, this is the worst.
Wait, I also hate these.
Hush, Harville, we need to concentrate.
Well,
Wait,
Miles,
What do we do if
Oh,
we
I don't
get
have
it?
to do this. I'm not there.
you're supposed to get it. You're supposed to solve it. That's the hopeful goal.
Well, no, but like, will it notify you when we do it?
You just gotta tell me that you did it, or
Okay,
I could
because I'm
watch
like
on
straight
screen.
shit at this.
Yeah, no, take the time that you want and need. I mean, ideally, you could call other people out so Zeminiar and Miles might be able to help you with the puzzle so they can actually do it as well.
Oh, you have to use the arrow keys to move stuff. I was trying to move it with my mouse.
You can just click it too.
Yeah, you can
It
just
wasn't
click it.
working for me with the mouse.
Bizarre.
I hate
Yeah,
these.
Yeah.
weird.
So, do you want to call them in so that way they can also make a valiant effort for you?
Because I was trying to slide it and you have to just click it. That's all.
Well, yeah, Miles kind of has to, otherwise, like,
Yeah.
they see nothing.
Yeah. No.
Sucks to be you.
It
That
does.
one guy.
Why does it suck to be me? I'm not the one doing this puzzle.
Nope, he's chilling on the couch in the other apartment.
I'm delegating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but aren't you also doing the puzzles so the viewers don't just sit there watching a
Well-
blank screen?
They're not watching a blank screen.
What are they watching?
The roll 20, same as normal.
Well, yeah, but you're not doing anything.
Oh, yes. But I'm not supposed to be doing anything.
I'm so bad at this.
Maybe it'd be nice if we saw your screen. Fine. I'll pick it up.
So you hear, I'll say you guys, can you, Miniar and Miles, can you guys make a perception check for me?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Slow.
maybe.
What are we supposed to do? I don't know what this picture is. I don't know what to do.
You guys
Why
hear
are we
them.
moving things?
Don't
Airboat.
you know nature and birds?
Is that what this is?
Yep,
And-
you guys are able to hear them kind of struggling with something if you want to go investigate it.
Hey, Miles, you hear them? What should we do about whatever the hell they're doing?
Well, it sounds like they're struggling. It may be trouble. Let's go have a look. I say
Yep.
begrudgingly.
That's how we'll get this working.
Pull out my knife and I head over there.
Yeah, I'm also dagger on guard.
You seem so enthused.
Yeah, my shield's not even up defensively or anything.
Oh my god.
So you all walk in and see exactly what they see is they're just futzing around, like moving the same square back and forth. Like, what do? What do?
That it Airboat would do.
So yeah.
I would not be good at Survivor. You slide
Okay.
puzzles.
Anyways,
Crap. All these go over here, you stupid fat bird.
I wonder if anyone's gonna recognize this bird, which is what's more hilarious about all of it.
is that a tufted titmouse?
Not what I meant by recognize it. I didn't mean to identify it, but
I was gonna say, yeah. Zero would know more than anybody.
Would he? Wait, what's Zero's background with tufted titmouses?
Well, you see, Zero, why
what-
don't, while we're solving this puzzle, why don't you tell them all about our environmental science class?
So, aside from the fact that I continued random research on animals as well, environmental science, we had a whole long chapter on birds in general, which started like we basically did audible memes throughout that class. Like if any time a picture of a grackle came up, Tim and I.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar.
I'm not going
with
to
that.
say his name again, but me and him would basically be like, grackle, this is grackle, like, for no reason. And tufted titmouse, if I remember correctly, ashamedly, I do believe the first couple of times we found out what it was called, we giggled about the fact that it was called tough tit, essentially.
this
Yes,
is
you
also
did.
not what that is, but that's okay.
No, it's not. I can see the bottom. I
No.
don't know that one.
Chukar partridge.
Yep, did not know that one.
But you should know where it's from. At least this photo is the exact one that they use.
Yeah, I just but that's metagaming.
No, this is a fun fact. This is definitely, I mean, it has nothing to do with it. I just found it as a fun little lore bit. Fun little callback. No. Essentially,
I'm
its
so
bird
glad
is.
somebody else is doing this puzzle. I hate these kinds of puzzles.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Another one?
I got the one side.
I have
Pretty close.
half of his head is on one side and then his body is on the other.
I
It's
see this.
Like, you got his head, at least.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this is also known as Dr. Iwamine from Hatoful Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, the exact same photo. So, I was very
I
proud of
unfortunately
my.
didn't have a good attention span when I watched the playthrough with you.
It was so good. Dr. Iwamine is phenomenal. Such a great character with my voice double.
I still
So,
need to go and rewatch that.
yeah,
Oh, for real, me too.
so good. And my voice double. Well, yeah. Because the voice that she gives him is just, It's very my Taylor voice, ironically enough. My Taylor's voice is the
Oh.
voice. Yeah. So, it's a good callback.
Dang it. His butt's all the way up in the sky.
I love watching this. This is great. This is content here. Just watching Miles move these 4 blocks, trying so hard.
I'm so mad.
You're so close.
Miles is just imitating Haribo at this point.
It's been like 2 minutes, and it's been these same 4 that you're just cycling.
No, because I've had the
Yeah.
upper part of his head, and I got
Yeah.
that together.
Yeah, you've been slowly, it's been slow. I mean, that's exactly how you have to do these puzzles. So it's a lot of just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Another piece falls into place.
nice.
Where is the corner of this puzzle? Oh, god dang it.
I'm like, this is like watching Twitch plays Pokemon back when it first came out. You're just like watching as it maybe gets a little closer to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Will it hit the wall? Will it praise the Helix fossil at random?
Yeah.
Man. Son of a nut.
So close.
I am.
Miniar, the smartest of us all.
Miles is also
Yay.
very close, it looks like.
Son of a bitch.
Saminiar has not done any of this. Saminiar is just watching.
He's just on lookout.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Sworn mortal enemy, and also there's bodies everywhere. He's very paranoid at the moment.
Yeah. That's fair. Niar, could you do a perception check for me?
Oh, I could. Let's see how if it figures like the one time
no.
in the battle or investigating like
Do I
people that are
reset the
about to
puzzle?
die. I'm
Yeah.
rolling great today.
Mm-hmm.
You said perception.
Yeah.
See, look at this. That's like the third 15.
It's brilliant. So you realize that it's still safe and you're not hearing any noises currently while you're on watch, as you watch them also work and talk amongst themselves to move the little blocks.
Why you guys trust me to do
Oh my
this
God.
puzzle?
The back is done.
Who's the
front.
closest right now?
You
Haribo
can
had
only
to
see
reset.
mine.
Yeah. Can
Oh.
only see Miles right now, and Miles is very close. He's working on the butt.
The booty.
The booty of this bird. Of Dr. Iwamine. Shu Iwamine. I think it's Shu. Is that his first name? Yeah, Shu Iwamine. Not my favorite character, but a good one. Favorite character is oh no. Nikeki. I almost said Kaneki though, and I was like, no, no, completely wrong. But no, is Nigeki. It's my favorite. The morning dove. Also my favorite bird. But that's here nor there.
Your favorite bird, but
Yeah. It's a morning dove.
Your favorite bird, Booty.
Yeah. But Dr. Iwamine is just he's a fun looking bird, so did him instead. I needed a bird that was shorter and longer for the puzzle, not taller. So
The
I
worst part about this is that I literally just went in and started doing it without like realizing what was going on.
Oh no.
I very much did a Haribo in this scenario.
Yeah. You're good. Ooh. Oh, Miles, you're so close.
ah,
Oh, so close.
Ooh, so close.
Yeah. So close.
Rats, I have to get this one down.
Yeah, I restarted it for a third time.
Ooh. I reset it for the first time.
Shit.
You putting your hand in the ring?
Yeah, for now. I think I made the same mistake I did the first time though. Yay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ooh. Am I allowed to spill the beans on what we're currently working on for all of our new Twitch subscribers?
Yeah.
We're
Dude, go
working
for it.
on emotes. I'm so excited. So if you guys have any emote suggestions that you guys might want, put them in the chat or throw them in our Discord. We're working on a few right now, and it's going to be super precious. Very excited for them. So what's your guys' favorite bird?
My favorite bird?
Yeah.
It's a good question, actually.
I like ducks.
Nice.
Ducks are birds.
Yes, they are.
I said ducks are birds.
I did ask what favorite bird was.
I said ducks are birds.
I'm glad we got that reinforcement from you, ATP, that ducks are birds. Yes.
Because Crystal said she didn't like birds, and then she said ducks are birds. Then she said ducks, and I said ducks are birds. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I finally have A side done. Holy shit.
Woo!
This is an
what's your favorite
accomplishment.
bird?
What?
Zero, what's your favorite bird?
I can't specifically remember what it's called. I believe it's called the Queen Killer or something like that, or like it's got killer and queen in its name. It's a very tall bird. I believe it lives in Australia. It's very skinny and thin, and it has a downward kick that's like very, very quick. I don't believe a human can actually react to it, but thankfully, we're not its usual targets, and it's something we could probably. I don't know if we could run away from it, but basically, like its feet harpoon the shit out of everything. It looks graceful, and it does the murder. I would
Nice.
say the harpy eagle is my favorite,
Harpies.
but harpy eagles also just proved to me that we're very lucky that we're on the top.
Yeah.
On friendship,
ATP.
you wicked harpy.
ATP, what's your favorite bird?
My favorite bird? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
One moment.
I haven't thought about it too much. I quite like ostriches.
Nice.
If I'm honest, honestly, just because they're so weird, I do actually really like cassowaries.
I was gonna bring them up. Those are really good ones. The weird velociraptor, peacock, ostrich
for real,
bird.
Yeah, like cassowaries are like vicious.
Wild.
And-
They are wild. I in another D&D campaign that I'm a part of where in Missouri, when I'm in my 3.5 campaign, I'm currently playing a little druid that pretty much rides the cassowary, except D&D turns it's an axe beak. So I have like a pet axe beak and such. It's very fun. 3.5 is very confusing though, I will say that.
I love
Oh, yeah.
3.5.
I'm sure once I get used to it, I will love it a lot more. But right now, there's just a lot of numbers. Like, there is so complicated to do things, which is what I appreciate about 5th edition. It's very simplified, which is kind of a double-edged sword in its own sense. But, yeah. What about you, that one guy? Do you have a favorite bird?
I do not. I barely even know birds.
That's
For
fair.
shame, for shame.
He probably likes the Canadian goose.
No.
Gooses are kind of amazing, but just get the upgrade at that point and go for the swan.
You got a
We've
problem?
all
with
seen
Canadian
Tuzier. We've all seen Tearzu. Let's just go. Let's just call it like it is. Swans are OP.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, that one guy and I used to have black swans at our college, and I kid you not, they chased me and one of my friends.
By the
into-
way, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if I have to put the white square in the bottom right instead of the top right, I'll be very upset.
That would be a tragedy if you just.
Wait, do you not have to put it in the bottom right?
It could be either or.
I think
God.
we just have to solve the photo, really.
Because I actually have like its entire head done.
Oh wow, that's so much.
Miles is that one guy is very close on stream. He's just working on the little booty tail right now, trying to figure that out. I think that white square does have to possibly go at the bottom though.
I'll be
Oh,
very
no.
upset. Oh no, wait,
I don't know, though.
that'll be where I want it to go.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know though, because based on how the photo is, it can go in either spot. So it's brutal. So close.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah.
Give us all the. Tori, question. Did you not. Did you think to maybe take it easy on us this next round of puzzles, considering how the last 2 big puzzles you gave us went?
Let me answer that question with a no.
I was like, do I need to answer this? Am I one to answer this? Because
I just
knew the answer
thinking out
already, so I
loud.
was like,
Yeah.
no,
Me,
no such
easy?
luck.
No. Y'all had your little test runs. Get good, fam.
Look, I'm just saying.
I'm kidding. No. I will say though, I am not going. We'll see.
Oh my god. I found a trick to get things where I need them to be, but it's so easy to lose track of where it is, because you have to basically
Damn it.
move 3 pieces to 4 pieces at a time out of place and rearrange things that are in place. And it's just like, it's very.
Oh, dude.
It's
that
very,
one guy, you're so close.
Crap, I have the entire half of the bird done. God dang it.
Oh, he's close.
I'm so mad.
These puzzles.
This is so close. He's
Good
been
enough.
on the butt of this bird. You've been on the butt of this bird for it's so getting to you. Oh.
How
This
did
is-
that get up there?
That's the question of the day.
Shut up. You know the worst part about it? I bet if Plant was here.
Oh, he probably would have solved this, actually. Yeah.
Oh, for real? Yeah, like he's so good at like things like this. It's like stupid.
He'd been like, you guys are having problems fitting something into a place, let me just fix that for you.
I.e., the shopping cart in the car.
I
Exactly.
mean, in all reality, it's a little late now that you guys have practically solved it, but oh no, I can't post it in the Twitch chat anyways. That's a link. So sorry, y'all. You just gotta watch or could just put it in the Discord and then you guys could do it there. If you're a part of our Discord, you will see it in the general chat and then you guys can go ahead and try it there. There, that's where I'll put it.
That's
Join
a
our
good
Discord.
idea.
Look at us just thinking about it, 5-10 minutes later.
It happened eventually.
Yeah, we were too busy, and I was too busy being
This
excited
is
about
where
our future.
I'm at.
Ooh.
This is me. I screwed up my entire other half.
Oh no.
I'm so angry. I don't even know if I can get it back to the correct way.
How did I see?
Oh no, I think they're next to each other. So
yeah, we are next to each other.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. They're close. So you're so close, that one guy.
Talking that's probably going on right now between everyone, just like, motherfucker.
Like, oh my god, just move it. Just move it to the left. Do one more rotation.
Oh my god, yeah. Haribo
The
just
rage.
has the most puzzled yet angry face.
Oh, I can imagine the focus that everyone is having right now.
This is where it was before.
Whereas Zaminiar and Miles are probably screaming at each other. Oh my god.
True.
Oh my god, I actually got the stupid front half of the bird. 3 more rows to go.
Miles is still on the butt.
Booty.
I just realized where the part is that I need. Damn it.
Oh, you're so close, that one guy. All you need to do is flip those two.
Yep.
Oh, you're so one piece away. Oh man. This is good. This is so... no.
Damn it, I fucked up.
Why does this happen to me?
Damn it. I got the
I made a mistake. Oh man. Just bird booty though.
I know. It's so close.
This is literal bird booty.
It only gets better from here.
Don't say that. Don't lie to us.
You guys just
don't you give us hope.
Just be lucky that I didn't make a crossword.
I like crosswords.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah, I would have been
fun. No, I can't actually. There is a crossword that I actually cut out of the current campaign right now.
Really?
Yeah. There was a lot of puzzles that I've recently cut or done, and not just that in the prequel. Well, no, I guess the original, the Cursed Egg campaign. Here's some fun, behind the scenes lore. This is technically a prequel to the original, the Cursed Egg, as all of you know. But in that campaign, when I was running it, it was in one of our overnight sessions. where they also ironically got transferred to Silent Hill because it was our Halloween session. Spoiler alert. Oh, look at where all the tables and lines have crossed. But they went
Look at where
there
all the
and
turns have tabled.
Yep. And they were at a different portion in the evening. And they got a crossword. So I physically hand wrote out a crossword because this was an in-person session. This was years ago. Back in like 2018, I would say. And so there was a physical crossword that they had to solve based on like clues that they got from the campaign. So like one of the down ones would be like Hamlet and yeah. So I couldn't find a reliable website that I liked to do a crossword, which is another reason why I didn't do it. Plus that took forever to create. Forever when I created it. One, I kept messing up the blocks because I had to draw out my own graph paper. Oh my god, it was abysmal. But just be lucky I'm not having you guys solve the puzzle that they had to solve. They had to do one of Einstein's puzzles where like you essentially have to make that giant graph and like check things off. So it's like this person has 2 red roses. This person has this. One of like Einstein's.
Too.
Yeah, I had an app downloaded that was all those things.
Yeah, so I made them do one of those based off of the campaign as well. So I had to create one of those. Well, I modified another one to fit the campaign, but I still had to make sure it works.
Messed this up.
But yeah, virtually there's a lot more easier ones to do.
There.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, Haribo is just kind of slapping pieces.
Yeah. But no, so they had to solve one of those on overnight session and the crossword. And then they also had to solve another one that they had to do. So that was that Halloween session. That was the very first time in delving into putting Silent Hill into a campaign. And then, then there was a different one, and now there's you guys. But
I've somehow ended up putting the butt in the right place, and I got most of the face.
Nice.
I got booty, and I just need these top, like the right 9 blocks.
This is going to be the rest of the stream.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine it will be. But that's okay, because we're gonna flesh out this whole area. Is gonna be very fun. And it gives me time to oh, it's gonna be fun for me, fun for the stream, fun for you guys, obviously.
Uh-huh.
How would I know that the one puzzle that I'm like, these ones are usually not that bad, would be everyone hates. Yeah, everyone despises, but no.
Shit.
Plus it switches things up a bit.
I mean, it does.
Wait till we start fishing.
Fishing?
Catfishing?
No, there was one time in my old group, my Sunday group, where Roll20 went down and we were out fishing. Like we were out on a boat with like this, essentially, I don't want to say we kidnapped an emperor, but we kind of kidnapped an emperor who was like a young emperor. And we were going fishing and we're like, oh no, it broke down. So we just went on a bunch of random Flash game websites for fishing. And so we just fished on like there, or when we went to go gamble and Roll20 crashed again, we then just all joined like a little like private like .itch.io like poker gambling group, and we just like fake played poker on just like some random little itch.io website to just put it into our campaign of what our characters were actually doing. It was a good time. So yeah, we've done that. I've done that a few times. So yeah. It's always good. We also did a kind of like a Gardic phone, but I know there's like another free one that's really like draw.io or something like that. Where it's free, and so we all did that. Yeah. So we did that one time as well, and that was super fun during
No!
D&D. Yeah.
They
I
were
also
4 blocks out of place.
so close. I know.
Dang it.
Don't talk to me about close.
You've been so close this whole time. So good. I'm wanting to see Plant just be like, "Oh, I already
I bet
solved
he
it."
would.
I bet you he's already been in the Discord and solved it. About to take a photo of it and be like, here we go." So.
Oh my god. I literally have 2 blocks that
Ooh!
need to be flipped. I'm so mad.
Which means you need more than that to be flipped.
It's so infuriating.
Oh, this is good.
These puzzles are the worst.
But it's all for the fun,
It's true.
for the goof.
We don't get views out of this, I swear to God. I'm
Dr.
writing.
Iwamine.
It's good for your mind.
You could throw Hataful Boyfriend in there in the tags. Because we brought it up. Dr. Iwamine is here. And birds. Bird people love D&D.
Do they?
I don't know.
Confirm.
I do. I do.
Are you a bird person?
I am
Well,
a bird person.
In a kakra?
I am. My name does also mean bird in Japanese, so there's
Does
that.
it?
Yeah, Tori.
Oh god dang it, not
It does,
again.
actually, yeah.
And I'm also a bridge in Japan.
This is what I'm
Technically an
looking
arch.
at right now.
But
Wait.
The stripes are wrong.
Also, when I do
Oh.
play campaigns, my favorite, as of right now, my favorite race to play is the Kinkus. As much as I love Aarakocra, a lot of campaigns don't like them, but I also just love
Really?
the roleplay aspects of Kinkus. So, well, because Aarakocra fly like 60 feet
Ha!
as a racial.
Suck it,
You get
chat.
it?
Yes. Tell me this is
Yeah.
not the bird.
It's not.
Woo!
Yeah,
You
well.
did it!
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Yeah, is it not, huh?
It is.
No, that's definitely it. Yeah.
Chrysalis?
Done.
You did it.
Done.
You did it.
I put the white square at the bottom. I don't know if it
Yep.
matters if it's at the bottom or at the top, but
It looks solved. It's
yeah,
solved.
the bird is in
You're
the
good.
oven.
Yep. So you open the oven and it just kind of pops open. You hear the latch unclick. And as you open it, you see that there is a stew pot, like a really big like stew where like people would usually put like lobsters and stuff in. And you see like this very ungodly like liquid. There we go. I forgot what it was called. Liquid in there. Do you put your hand in?
Liquid in there? No, why would I put
I'll
my
do
hand
it.
in?
Oh,
Okay.
hang on. I may have something for this. Give me a second. Let me
Yep,
look.
so it's a dark, goopy liquid. Opaque.
Bio. What's in my bio?
I'll
What's
take
in
a
my
sniff
pack?
though.
It's rancid.
Yuck. I'll smack away any.
Let me
hands
make
that
sure
hit
it's
me.
safe first. So, Haribo randomly has a squirrel head. I forgot about this.
I have a cyclops eye.
No, Haribo didn't keep that. Someone else has it. And he tosses the squirrel head in the liquid.
And you just see it slowly kind of sink.
Well, it at least is safe to stick your hand in.
Haribo, are you sure about that? And also, can we talk about the squirrel head?
Yeah, you see, out of character, Haribo was going to use it to throw at Zaminiar later because I know how much you love squirrels, Zero.
Oh.
I literally have it in my notes as used to throw at Zero later.
It's fact. I've seen it like 8 times and I've just left it alone.
Yep. And now it's gone. I think it was like a trophy or something that I was supposed to have. So I just kept
So
the
what's
squirrel
the-
head.
So is
So
there?
what is Hannibal going to say as his in-game answer? Roll deception.
Well, you see, I thought it would be the most useful, just in case, we needed something that was already, dead.
So Miniar is going to insect this one because this is so far to left field for where.
For it.
It's the circle of life.
It's
Yep.
the truth.
It's all true.
Okay.
I don't know what you were
tell ya.
expecting.
Yeah. You could tell that Harbo's telling the truth.
Even though he's not.
I tell no lies.
Airboat, I never thought that you'd have a weird thing like Miles.
It's not a thing.
Excuse me?
Miles, you collect blood, or have blood sometimes.
I smack Miniar and I walk away. In fact,
It's a really hard use dexterity to try to dodge it.
Roll the hit, Miles.
Oh no.
Roll the hit. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, no. He dodges it. I'm very sorry.
oh, whatever. Stick your hand. Hey, here's him in here. Stick your hand in here.
I mean, if we didn't have to do that exhausting puzzle, I would never have thought to do this. I still don't even know why we did the puzzle. Sticks his hand straight in.
Yep, can you do a investigation check for me?
Oh my god, there's gonna be a key in there.
Oh my god.
You said an investigation?
Yes.
All right. While I'm looking through, I'm just gonna say a bunch of nasty things like, "Oh, Haribo, this kind of feels like dough when you knead it the right way."
What?
You feel something in there, but you go to grab it and it slips out of your hands.
I go to grab it again.
I bet it's
Go
the
for
squirrel
it.
head. I bet it's the squirrel head.
Ooh, you go to grab it and you open your whole hand this time and you take a big glob out and you get the squirrel head on your finger. You kind of smushed it onto your finger, and on your pinky you have a key wrapped around your pinky.
I'm going to just playfully flick the squirrel head towards Haribo and say, "Well, there's your prize back, and I found a key."
Where? Why? What?
I don't know how that puzzle kept us from opening this oven. I don't know how
it's an oven.
I don't know why that. Okay, I don't know why we had to do a puzzle to open this contraption. I don't know why there was a key inside of here. I don't know why you had a squirrel head, Haribo. Where it go? But let's go find a door that this key fits with, because sniff, sniff. Ooh, pungent.
Oh
I
my
didn't
god.
I didn't just make my hand smell this bad for no reason.
Why should the key go to a door?
So Miniar Pinky flicks the key towards Miles.
It's my key now.
All right, so you have stew pot key now in your grasp.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go back.
Back where?
Back to the future.
Oh, okay. Have at it.
Well, I mean,
You don't have
first
a
I'm gonna stop by this place because I didn't see this before, but there's some weird glass pane there.
Yeah, there is.
What is that?
Investigate it.
That's that metal box I was talking about with the glass pane.
I thought you meant the stove, but I've never seen one of these.
No. I was talking about this. It makes no sense. Why would metal surround glass? Or a box?
Sounds about right, based on your looking at it, Miles.
Maybe there's something behind the glass? Kind of like that contraption earlier?
I go to lift it, and I assume it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it is.
It might be some sort of lockbox, and the window might be so that you can see what's inside, but I don't see anything. So
Hi, Winslow, come in here and smash this thing with your axe.
Harbo, as you look around, you see another weird contraption. You see the bathtub and a sink, which look familiar, and then you see the other weird contraption in the room. I saw that you were in the bathroom. So
Who, me?
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Herbo went to investigate the bathroom.
You don't find nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, he goes back.
yeah, I maintain.
And looks under this table.
Nice.
All right, go for it. Winslow, so you walk up to this contraption.
Yes. And I'll try and smash it with my axe.
Go for it.
This is the silliest thing.
I maintain that if you'd never seen a toilet before, it would not be hard to figure out what it's for.
We have a video of us doing this, by the way. Yeah, that's my plug to say. Go check out our YouTube videos.
Oh, I did not mean to roll all of those.
It's
This guy's real mad and kept going.
So
These are
you
good numbers.
triple slack this TV, and it obviously in the first one it breaks, and then you just kind of like wiggle your axe around a bit more in it, and then it just falls to the ground as a broken TV would. And the table is good, Harbo. Nice, safe table.
Okay. Herbo goes over. What the heck?
We found a very useless contraption of sorts.
Some
Possibly
sort of lockbox. Kind of weird.
it's filled with a lot of stuff.
Is this copper?
Duff.
It looks metal inside. I think.
What?
Looks at a green chip that smashed on the floor.
And copper strings. Now, is this like one of those photo tube TVs? The old kind.
Yeah. It's one very similar to the one that's like in the photo, so like the 90s big box TV ones.
Looks at a little chip that would have been used for probably the volume and just goes, is this gold on this?
I don't think you'd be able to pick that up.
If it's yellow and shiny, I wouldn't know what the green thing is
I feel
around
like
it.
brass is copper enough, or brass is common enough in ancient times that you'd be more likely to guess that it's brass of some sort.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I know, but those chips usually use gold. That's why I was going with the gold color.
No, I picked that up. I know why you said it. I just think that. Well, never mind.
I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't know enough about TVs.
Everyone would know what gold is too.
Yeah, but gold would be much more rare than brass.
That's why he was sounding surprised. Is there gold in this? As he tries to use the dagger to take it off.
I'm out of here. Wait, more couches. I looked through the cushions of these couches too.
These ones are oddly clean. These people are much more cleanly.
Even this one?
Yeah. Besides, the blood stains on them, of course, but Other than that, they have nothing in them except for
They're
like
much more
lint.
clean, except the bloodstains.
Yeah, the
Oh,
usual blood stain on a couch.
I think we found all we can find in here, guys. Back through the hole.
What about that cabinet that I'm not gonna look through?
Yeah, you can look through it. It's the one that was moved. It's a dresser. I just moved it out of the
No,
way.
no,
so
not
it'd be
that
more
one.
Oh.
I'm not looking through it, but there's another one there.
Oh yeah, the bookshelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, investigate it.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
And Haribo will do that, and then he'll look in the couch.
Okay.
He's learning from Miles to dig in couches.
All right.
I
So
found
on the
treasure.
bookshelf, you find a lot of books that are just like cookbooks. You see, there's a lot of cookbook recipes.
You know,
there.
this is very weird for Haribo considering he can't read.
No, so he's looking at these and he just sees photos of food, honestly. And
Pockets one.
Yeah, just rips out a page of like a meatloaf or something.
Yep.
And then other than that, in the couch cushions you find nothing.
Okay.
Besides that, it's fun to dig around in couch cushions and make a little
Haribo
fort.
also leaves.
All right, Winslow?
I will leave as well.
Alrighty.
In the
So you all go
hole.
back to 206, or are
Yes.
you...
206.
Okay.
206.
Is that 206? Yeah, at least I got you guys on the right map. All right. Sorry, I got nervous. I sent you to a much different room. Alrighty.
I'm at the door.
Are you guys leaving 206 and going back into the hallway?
The hallway.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just preemptively boop. There you guys go. And you're in the hallway, and you see that you're on the other side of the little gate there.
Let's go looking around for the rooms on the notes.
Oh, I had meant to do this earlier, but then I shout out to the general area. Is anybody there? I let everybody know that maybe we should check, Should have done that earlier.
Did we really be shouting, Miles? I'm pretty sure whatever we find isn't going to be friendly.
That may be right. Very well. I'll take your advice this one time.
All right. Yep, so this would be 206, by the way. Just in case.
This better be 207 then.
And if it's not?
It's not.
I'm so mad about this.
What if 2...
Yeah, go on, justify it for me.
I didn't make the building.
Haribo doesn't understand numbers. This makes sense.
What is this
207 is across from you guys. This is 209. 210. 211.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, that's better then.
Did we need
Honestly,
to go
205 shouldn't be 205. 205 is...
Hey, 209 is somewhere we had to go. Or somewhere of mention.
Okay.
So, which room should we go in? 209 or 207?
207.
207?
Let's check the notes and see what they wrote about.
That's a good idea.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right.
There is something on 207 and 209.
So you all walk into 207, right?
Sure.
You walk all into 207 and you're hearing a staticky sound, like it's just interference as you walk in and you see a light from what would be the living room. And you all walk in and you see a chair very close to a TV not TV, a box that has white and black static in it. And as you all are looking down, the light cascades onto what you see is each of yourselves. So Zeminiar sees Zeminiar in the chair, and so on down the line. And we'll go to that scene.
Oh, yeah, great. Look at all the poo he pooed.
So, and you all stand there in your own shapes and sizes, and you are seeing yourself in the chair. What do you do?
Well, it's not the first time I've seen myself.
I audibly just go, guys, how am I sitting in the chair when I'm right here?
What do you mean? It's me sitting in the chair.
Okay, so this place is fucky.
It's clearly some sort of illusion.
Hold on. I'm going to do something, and I'm not actually going to roll this out of game. I'm doing an Arcana check, but since magic doesn't work, nothing happens.
Bingo bongo.
Now,
Well, guys, I can't tell if it's magic because apparently there's no magic, but we're seeing ourselves in the chair, right? Is everyone else having the same experience here?
yes, I suppose so.
Yeah.
What is that paper on the table?
Can definitely roll an investigation to look at it.
I'm actually just gonna go up to myself and investigate myself in the chair.
All right. Yeah, go for it. So, Zeminiar, you look at the paper and you can't really read it. It's really old and smudged. And you just can't really read what it says. But you see that on the top, though, it says what you can make out on this paper. It says Benedict Post.
Benedict's post?
Yes.
Hey, guys, are we in a different version of our reality? Because this is a paper from Benedict Post. And I don't exactly know what that means.
Before we get that conversation going, Miles, you said you were investigating the body?
Yes.
All right, and as you pat on this body, you find a key in his front little pocket there, and then
I got
it's a
the
little
keys.
I got a key that says it has a little tag on it that says 101.
Oh yeah, somebody else is supposed to have the key for 101.
Now continue with the Benedict Post.
All right,
So-
I'm just gonna actually say now what I said before. Like, guys, I think we're definitely in another alternate timeline because this is a Benedict Post paper.
Wow, that's very astute of you, Zeminiar. You're so perceptive.
Okay, I'm sorry. At least someone around here is trying to figure out where we are so we can get some context.
Well, I mean, the alternate reality part isn't particularly hard to figure out, but I'm glad you've secured that information.
Well, it's one thing to figure out if we're forward in time, backward in time, in the same place. Hell, every time I seem to go into a different area, sometimes it's not even
All right, so
anywhere I've been before.
is this forward or backward then?
Well, I'm guessing with all the metal work around here and the fact that there's glass on everything,
We're
probably
in
the future.
future.
Which I guess Huzzah, we made it, but this is wait, did you just get a key from that guy?
Yes.
Should we all check ourselves? What if we all get something different? Like we're all seeing something different.
I mean, you do you. I also examined myself for signs of injuries and
Yeah.
cause of death.
Yeah, so all of you will be able to clearly see. I won't even make you roll it. There is one circular hole in your guys' head.
Ooh.
Oh.
Some
Someone must
sort
have
of,
stabbed us with a Nestoke.
some kind of a fang, perhaps? One-fanged creature?
Mm, no, I would definitely say if you guys had guns, it'd be some sort of pellet.
No. I don't think we have guns. Wait, do
No,
we?
you guys don't. No.
Yeah,
but
so
you do
it's
have
some sort of
slingshots.
one-fanged.
So you guys think it's a very powerful slingshot.
No, this.
A barbarian must have used a slingshot.
I don't know, I've never seen a slingshot form a hole so neat and clean. This has to be a one-fanged creature.
Sure, you could do that too.
Could even
So-
be a very thin stabbing weapon like an Nestoke or a stiletto.
Or I don't know, a rapier.
Oh, yeah,
Those
rapier.
aren't as. They're not that
Thank you for raising my head.
round.
Welcome. But anyways.
I
So
guess it
do
depends
you
on
all
the make.
check yourselves?
Yes.
Go
Before I
roll
wreck
them.
myself.
Roll them investigations if you are investigating your body.
It's funny because if we're all investigating at the same time, we're all touching ourselves, but we're all seeing each other fondle each other's body.
It's very a bizarre, astute moment. But Winslow, you don't find anything on yours, and you're, in all reality, kind of. I would assume. How is Winslow handling seeing himself in a chair, dead?
Very confused and kind of having a crisis.
That sounds about right with that roll. Senior, you already investigated yourself. You don't need to do it again.
I didn't do it.
I see another 8 just popped up after Winslow.
No, that was for the Gazette.
Ah.
He investigated the Gazette,
Okay.
I investigated myself, then Winslow investigated himself, and then Ziminiar investigated himself.
Yeah. So you also, Ziminiar, do not find anything on your person. It seems like whatever Miles took out of the pocket was all that was there on the body.
Anybody else think this wallpaper sucks?
Yeah, it's so ugly.
Do you think any of these books might be helpful?
Haribo, did you want to investigate yourself, or?
Is that a
Bo
bookshelf?
just kind of gingerly pats himself.
Yeah, and you find nothing on there.
That's fair. Hairbo doesn't trust him.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Ziminiar, you were wanting to look at some books, possibly?
Yeah, is that a bookshelf?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to investigate that. See if there's any books that might seem out of place or
Mm-hmm.
just may have a title on them that could be useful.
Yeah. And as you're looking, you don't really see anything of use. It's a bunch of just titles that you've never really heard of before. And so it looks like it's all almost fiction.
It's funny because even if it was real, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
There's and notebooks look at a place or like disheveled, maybe poorly.
Nope. Just a normal bookshelf from what you can tell.
Well, I can't find anything here. Anyone else having any? Is Winslow okay? He looks a little weird.
I don't understand what's going on. As he's hyperventilating too.
Don't worry about it, little guy. Trust me, there's crazier things than this that we've probably seen or will see. Steel yourself. You never know when an enemy might be doing this to us. That was the first time I actually used like medieval lingo.
Ye old times.
Ye old times.
Yeah, Miles was just rechecking the attendance notes that he had gotten from the front desk. And he's double checking, but he says, in hindsight, shouldn't the stairwell have been blocked off?
Should have been, probably.
It's mentioned that on the October the 12th, they blocked off the stairwell with shelving.
Then whatever did all this might still be here and might have gotten through. In fact, now that I think about it, 209 was supposed to have furniture piled outside the door, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think we should check that room out before we go downstairs and check that key out.
Well, it says outside the door. That could be any door.
Spooky.
Oh, our door is also locked. Oh, yeah, it's not specifically 209.
209 is where Sam jumped from.
Well, before we go downstairs, do you want to see if there's anything in there that he might have wanted to jump out from still?
Yeah, perhaps.
No, it's dangerous, whatever it is, but we have flames, though.
There is one more thing. And this lockbox here, this one, I try and open it with the knobs that are on it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Is it on like that?
Yeah, it is. Like, that's what's illuminating the room and how you guys see.
Yeah, I turned the knobs on it just to see.
And you hear like almost like a staticky noise keep kind of like shifting, so it's just like as if you're flipping through channels. Maybe one of them gives just the basic beep noise, but other than that, it's all just static and whatnot. White noise.
This lockbox is annoying.
Yeah, indeed. I'm down to leave. Also, I assume one of these keys is to the third floor stairwell. Presumably this one, and I hold up the one that's covered in grime and yuck.
Maybe.
I said I assume it is. Therefore, it must be. Reality bends to my expectation, for I am Miles.
I still think that we should try to check 209 before we try to leave upstairs or downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, we should check all these rooms. I'll check the left side with Harbo, and you and Winslow check the right side.
Okay, make sure to shout if you need help solving any puzzles.
Very well.
Oh, defies Miles instantly.
So you all walk. Oh, wait, are you all not going to 209?
We're not all going to 209.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Right,
I didn't know where. I look up and people are at 208, 210. I'm like, where are y'all going?
Well, like I said, we're splitting up. But I guess nobody else got the memo, so I'm not gonna split up alone. Actually, I totally would split up alone, but...
Splitting up alone probably isn't a good idea when we're feeling weak.
Yeah, I guess.
Not wrong.
You all walk in, and this looks very similar to the apartment in 206. And as you walk into the bedroom, you do see the window open, and you look down and you see Sam.
We see
and you see Sam on the fence as you look down. And you
I don't think he's on the fence. I think he's made his decision.
I hate it so much. But it was the full intended purpose.
That joke was bad and you should feel bad.
That joke was excellent. You should feel excellent.
I feel pretty good about it.
But you then see on his nightstand, you see. One moment, please. Whoa! Google, let us not. You find some letters that you all should have available to you now under the WestFlock apartments. There you go. And you guys can read those.
All right. Let's get our read on. Oh, I feel there is a strong emotion in this. I scrolled all the way to the bottom by accident.
That's fair. Go for it, homies.
Who refers to their actual affair as an affair?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna read this out loud for Haribo's sake.
Wait, yeah, read this aloud. Haribo can't read.
Yeah.
I figured you guys would have read it out loud, but
August 2nd, dear Sam, I hope you are doing well. Our first night together was amazing. Cannot wait to continue this affair again. Affair? Oh, scandalous. The video is saying that out loud. I enjoyed how much it put on my upcoming book I'm working on. Surely some wonderful ideas. Talk again soon. Oh, get back to the affair. Allison, P.S. If we ever want to meet again, I'm in apartment 305 right above you. So I guess 305 is something we have to look into. August 15th, dear Sam, another great night. I heard some noises from 304 again. No idea what's going on in there. On there. Anyways, just wanted to say I missed you. Allison, September 29th, Sam, whatever is happening between us, I need to know. You told me you were going to leave your wife. Now suddenly you're having family with her? Oh. I already told you everything about how we will be changing the world for new, based on my book, remember? What is this guy's book, like The Egg? How we will be making people pay for their sins, and we will be making them look at themselves as the sinners they are. I feel like this guy would be your friend, Miles. But, alright, hold on, I lost my place. As soon as they are, I told you we were going to be taking over this wretched world, starting with this building. Very, very baby steps this person has planned. Thankfully, the tenant in 101 is already planting things and has the keys for us. You know the only way out is from our floor. It's a shame we will have to part ways. You're ridiculous. You supported me, and I've been ruining your so-called family for months. I'm thinking maybe this guy,
Not
this
sure it's
Allison
a guy, but
Yeah, this Allison person is there's just a lot of I hate yous after that, followed by a goodbye to our dear Sam.
you missed the part where Allison tells Sam that he should die.
Oh yes. So I'm starting to wonder if Allison threw that poor Sam fellow out the window. And apparently the exit to this building is on 305. Or on the third floor. Would we know that? Would we do hotels in our time do that?
Yeah, did old-timey castles have exits on the third floor? Some sort of moon door, perhaps?
Moon
No, that's not what I
door.
meant. That's not what I meant. I meant like at hotels and inns. I don't know that we would ever even get to a third floor or a fourth floor, but would they use
Yes.
numbers like that?
they would say the second and third floor, but there's usually never like doors up there. Usually people just use a window and some, sheets to get out from those upper floors if they're trapped or something. So there's never like
No,
fire
I'm not
escape.
asking about the escape. I'm asking about
Oh.
like the floor numbers because
The same thing I was
that one
talking
guy,
about earlier, right?
that one guy mentioned it a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
but like typically in hotels, 100s are on the first floor, 200s are on the
Yeah.
second, 300s.
No, they would normally just say like, "Oh, the third room on this floor." Like they would never
Okay.
give it like an actual number. They usually you're guided to your room. There's never really a number associated. You're just kind of guided to a room. Much more hospitality there. Now it's, not so much.
All right, back in character. What I'm gathering from this is Allison is likely the one that threw that same guy out the window or made him, and also had a lot to do with possibly the bodies. Sounds like they were on a venture of conquest, and they wanted to start specifically with this building for whatever reason. You'd think they'd try to go to like a king's house or king's castle.
What was that, ATP? We cannot hear you.
You are very far away sounding.
Mm-hmm.
You're muted.
Wait, can't you just tell us what she's saying?
I was muted.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, you were.
Oopsie boopsie. They don't seem very smart. But yes, I am very far away from Chrysalis.
Mm.
So you weren't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, that's all you guys find of significance in this.
I point out that Sam died the day after Allison told him goodbye.
Mm.
Oh wait, I made sure to make this point very clear to you. The goodbye point or the you should die point, I wonder.
Yep.
Which point, one wonders. Anyways, what else is in here?
Just a
Yeah, is there
normal
anything
room.
besides the note?
No,
Thing
not
of
really.
significance.
Like clothing is like spewed about, but it's just like a messy room.
I can't believe 305 is above 209. Disgruntling. Honestly, the way some people build apartments, so upsetting. I can honestly understand Allison's point.
Mm-hmm.
So then we should look in the other rooms, shouldn't we?
Yep, might as well. This room's a dud unless we can find anything by looking at that body again.
Well, so also
Well-
the tenant's log mentions 202.
That's true. We could try to check that out.
Might as well before we go to the other rooms, right?
Yeah, we don't really have a reason to check 210 or 211 based on the notes, anyways.
But there's no reason not to.
Should we do that before we check and have to go through a whole other 3 rooms?
Let's just split up and search them all.
That sounds smart.
Why do you keep wanting to split up?
So that we can cover more ground. Time is short, probably.
Time might be short, but you gotta think, most of us are feeling weak. And on top of that, we don't know if Alice and whatever we used to help her with this is out there.
We're only a scream away, and nothing's come searching for us so far, so just...
I get that, but think of it this way. That room had magic in it, and we can't use magic. What if we find Alice or whatever the hell helped her do all this, and they can use magic while we still can't? That's what I'm afraid of. I want us to be able to defend each other if we need to.
Well, let's go quick then.
Which room are we going to?
Well, 208 is right across the hall. Let's start there.
So you guys go to open the door and it just jiggles. You cannot open it. It's jammed.
Winslow?
Shove!
Go for it.
Axe Winslow.
Axe it. Axe it a question.
Definitely axe it, but it's... Yep.
I'll try axing it.
All right. And you can break down the door pretty easily, and it looks like a normal room. No significance.
Door, more like firewood.
Oh, guess we should check another room. Are we going to check those two over there, or are we going to go to 202?
2.
Anybody else?
210.
Jammed.
Firewood.
Roll the hit, Winslow. You hit it, and it's another just empty apartment. No furniture or anything.
Interesting.
Guess next, last one.
Yep. See, we could have split up for this. There's nothing in any of these.
The handle is jammed. It won't open. You hit it down and it's empty yet again.
Well, that was nice and quick. See, easy.
Alrighty. And you guys are wanting to head down to 202?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. So you guys obviously go back through 206 and whatnot. And Miles, when you walk up to what you thought would be 202, you see that the sign says 204.
This makes me very angry. Well, I suppose
I feel
the
like
logs.
Miles just wanted to be organized better.
Yes, indeed. I would have designed an apartment system that made sense.
You and the lock is jammed. It's jammed. It won't open, as the pop-up would say.
Just won't work.
And you smash it down. I'll just let you smash it, and there's nothing in there.
Huh. Well, you know, the logbook did also mention Eastfold apartments, so maybe this 202 is well, but No, 202 is complaining about 205, so 202 has to be pretty close. Can I insight?
Okay.
Yeah, you can investigate the notes.
Investigate.
Yeah, you can investigate them. So as you look at the notes, you realize that he accidentally wrote down 202, but you can tell based on context he meant 204. Based on just a kind of an eraser mark to try to like quickly fix his 2 into a 4.
Idiot. Complete idiot. He's probably been working here for his entire life. Doesn't even know what rooms are in his own building. Of course, when they're organized like this, who would?
Seems like someone's a judgy pants.
Well, it's because it's terrible architectural work.
So,
Someone's a judgy pants.
where do you guys want to go next?
The 3rd floor.
All right, so as you all walk up the stairs to go up to the 3rd floor, you notice that there's a bunch of broken down, just kind of like metal scraps to where it maybe looks like destroyed shelving is just kind of like scattered about on the sides. And you see that there is a very heavy metal door with a circle imprint in it, like a dinner plate size imprint in the door.
Great. This again.
Wow, group. It's as if you don't want to know about that.
Sorry.
I
I go to investigate.
Yeah, you guys can tell this is a very heavy door. and there's some sort of key contraption that needs an item to unlock it.
Miles, didn't you find a key?
I did find a key, but this sounds like it's more of an item rather than a key. However, does it look like my key will fit in here?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe it's a squirrel
You
head.
didn't know.
Maybe it's a squirrel head.
Haribo takes
go to the
that
first
as
floor.
an invitation to pull out his squirrel head again and try shoving it in the door.
It doesn't do anything because it's too small for the imprint.
What does the imprint look like?
It's just a very indented in. It's about the size of a dinner plate, and you can see there's some like little spots where it looks like something needs to be inserted in it.
Well, maybe we should go back down to the first floor, to floor 102, wherever this 101 is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If we can't go up yet, we need a key. 101 is the only room number that I can see that we haven't been to yet.
Yes, and I have a key for it, so we might as well try.
Pum 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 pum.
Fortunately, we were already in the stairwell.
Yes.
Yep, so you all go on down to 101.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just double checking things.
Yeah, time for
Move.
an adventure.
So you guys get on in.
Yep.
To this area. Did I not? Okay, I did. I was like, did I not drag you guys? Yep, so there's rooms that you guys can investigate and look at.
Ooh. Well, let's see. Where do the notes say, I guess, what do they reference? What numbers? Is Haribo's like attempting to read?
Kind of like walked into different rooms and Haribo's just standing in there like, guys.
My man.
They're all the references are to the third floor.
Huh. Well, okay. I guess I'll go where I know best.
Under the table?
No, Haribo goes into the kitchen. And he would like to investigate the kitchen.
The mini is doing a poor job at investigating the desk.
Miles is delegating.
Is he just sitting in a chair?
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Why don't you do some work, Harbo?
Wow.
I'm sorry, my Discord had messed up. Simoniar, what was it that you had said? I saw you rolled an investigation check.
Oh, I said Zeminiar is poorly investigating the desk.
Okay, fantastic. And Harbo, what are you investigating?
Rose investigating the kitchen.
Ah, yes, the kitchen.
Another puzzle.
No!
There's another bird puzzle. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
So you find nothing besides, the usual out of ordinary of like a stove and a fridge and, whatever CE real is that you can't read. But whatever this weird bag of colorful, well, not really colorful anymore, just white loops of puffy goodness.
Haribo wants to put them in his mouth.
All right, they taste like very stale cereal, like expired cereal of Fruit Loops, off-brand Fruit Loops, essentially.
Haribo just Keep eating. Keep eating them.
Go at it, homie. You got a whole giant bag that's probably as big as you. So
Grandma, make yourself sick.
He starts dragging him around as he's looking through the rest of the kitchen. Eating handfuls as he's going.
Good golly. That is the cutest image I could ever think of. Miles, you find some nice chairs.
No, I'm
and
delegating.
Winslow, you're investigating the bathroom?
Yes.
Fantastic. And when you walk in, Winslow, you walk in and there's an odor in this room. And you see two dead, what you know of, are zombies.
Hey!
But they're dead. So they've already been beaten. And you notice they also have odd circle marks in them as well, similar to what your guys' bodies had in room 207.
I try and get everyone's attention to come in here to take a look at these guys, and I tell them about the circle marks.
Yeah.
If they come.
Oh, well, if we don't have to go, I'll delegate this to someone else.
Haribo drags the cereal into the bathroom.
Yuck.
Leave him alone.
Mm-mm.
What are those?
What are those? Sorry. I couldn't unhear it.
And Haribo just kind of points at him. They're not alive, are they?
Don't believe so. It doesn't seem like it. But they do have the same markings on their heads like ourselves did in that one room.
Ooh. What do you think it means?
I don't know what any of this means.
I guess I'll come over there.
I guess we'll find out next time.
What?
Oh, ooh, look at me leaving it on a cliffhanger for April 12th. Yep, April 12th. I guess we'll have to find out what it means then. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you.
Zombies. Great.
It's not our first zombie rodeo.
No,
right?
it's not.
But you know what could be your first rodeo? Subscribing to our YouTube channel and our Twitch channel and joining us on our Discord. Obviously, all of those things could be a first if you have not done them already. Right, guys?
It's true.
Yeah, shameless plugs. Are we doing that?
Follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you tune in whenever we stream. Give us a follow, even though I said that already.
Come hang out, do the stuff, visit us.
Yep.
Participate in the puzzle.
Yeah.
In our Discord. Can you solve it faster?
Probably. Also, Thursday, we have an Elden Ring stream at 5:30.
An undisclosed time.
Elden Ring at 5:30 on Thursday.
5:30 on Thursday. I want to make sure it wasn't just 5. But thank you all for coming for our fan service. And I can't wait.
Neither can I. I'm like, every single room we've been in, I'm just like, are we going to die this time?
We haven't
Like,
even seen a living zombie yet. Alright. Is that it?
Yeah.
That
Any more
is it.
announcements?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Also, give us ideas for emotes. Bye.